Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Down here for this offense. Ball handed off, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the... to negate any chance at all.
On the set.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. It's Henry. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They'll run it to the left. He shreds the tackle. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog, it's a big stage, all odds are against you, and you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to throw again. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Henry. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Pitch to the back. Finds room at the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score LSU 14, Oregon 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. LSU 14, Oregon 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Henry. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Second down, we're going to throw it. He stays alive. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Here's the handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Then it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. With the catch, it's long. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Henry. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Here's that defense shifting again. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Now moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He lets it go on the move. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
LSU 28, Oregon 7.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. He'll take a deep shot. Deep shot falls incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield. It's Henry. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking for his back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Try to pick up the third and short through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to pass. It's Henry. Defense is coming after him. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st. Keep this drive moving.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll try to run it with the option. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Receiver in motion now. It's an option look. As the first down is still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20, at the 10. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
38, Oregon, 10.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. To the air, it's Henry. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. It's a short return to make the tackle to 25. Defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, ready?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Set. Ready.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag.
Got it.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion.
Fire.
From the shotgun, drops back. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And that is no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominant performance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Hill. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to the left side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He'll toss it to the back. Oh, and he's in the clear net. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score LSU 45, Oregon 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready?
Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff again. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Hill. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ready, ready.
Getting set. Here's second down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. That offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Yankee Blue, 325.
He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 45, Oregon 10.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
In blue. Rolling.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Okay, ready?
Crucial third down play right here.
Fire!
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Got it.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Here we go.
Dropping back. It's Hill. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Jukes to get past a man. Gets past the tackler into open space now. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score LSU 55, Oregon 10.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To throw, it's Hill. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 27. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, ready?
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run the option.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. It's a fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. Ducks offense retakes the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
A loss of 11 on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. To throw, it's Hill. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.